My name is David Reed and I was the Director of Photography and Camera Operator on Guilty as Charged. As a Director of Photography, I'm in charge of the way the film looks, so how the lighting is, creating the mood, creating that sort of texture, framing the shots, that sort of thing. So it's the overall visual look, obviously combined with the director, but it's my call on how it's lit, basically. Well, the script, yeah, it's really interesting when I first read it. I mean, I'd met Duro before, and he'd mentioned it, and then he emailed it over to me, and yeah, it was intriguing. I mean, it's nothing like this I've done quite before, although I've been working for 20 odd years in this role. So every time, it's one of the beauties of the job is that you get a challenge, and this was certainly a challenge. I mean, interview rooms, although I've done those before on things like The Bill, but it was the whole tone, I think, and the texture, and those nuances that directors like Duro bring out that makes it so special. But obviously it had a message as well, which I found quite interesting. Most people these days, you know, they get to the end and that's your story, that's your denouement, thank you very much. But this had definitely had more about it than most scripts I've ever read.
Camera speed.
Good. 43, take 2.
Action. I'm sorry. Matty, I'm sorry. Matty, I'm sorry. Matt. Cut.
The most challenging part was staying up, I think, for 20 hours. We did a day where, unfortunately, because we needed a night shoot, the night wasn't getting there until, I don't know, 9 o'clock, and we'd started at 7 or 8 or something in the morning. We had to wait then before we started doing the night, so that was pretty challenging. And of course, and doing night shoots are always challenging anyway, but that does sort of weigh you down a bit for the next day. And travelling, I think we had problems with London running or something that was going on at the time, so every time we wanted to get to a new location, it was a pain. But, you know, that's what it's all about. The crew was great. You know, I'm just trying to think back now. We're recording this a month later, so, and I've just finished on a film, so I'm trying to not mix the two crews up. But yeah, I remember it being a real joy. I mean, one of the great things about these sort of, you know, they're not no budget, but they're low budget productions. You get people that are new to the game but come in and so much enthusiasm and so much energy bringing it forward that it helps you get round, you know, those long days and things like that. So my recollection was that everyone was really good. Everyone was up for the film. They were trying hard for it, and yeah, I mean, it was a good production to work on.
It's really kicking out white.
We can go from under. Yeah. And because you know the thing is,
without a problem being overexposed.
in you clip it
Sure,
on and all that.
overexposed. Let's have a
We
look
have
at
to make sure we
histogram.
Is that better?
balance.
It's still,
Again, working with directors is everyone brings a nuance to it that is different from the others. I mean, obviously, otherwise everything would be the same. And you know, Duro was focused on what he wanted, and that makes it easier for me to do my job. Sometimes you get directors that perhaps not necessarily experienced, but somehow they kind of work more with the actors on the day and therefore don't give so much to, say, my department. But Duro was, you know, he knew what he wanted, communicated it effectively enough, and so, again, it made it easier. I don't think we'd have got through it if Duro wasn't so clear as what he wanted. Well, I think, first of all, when the audience sit down to watch this, I hope they will be bowled along by the drama, the power. I mean, the performances were excellent. There's an intensity to it, so I'm hoping, you know, the drama will keep them riveted. But as long as they pick up the positive message that it has, I think that's what I'm hoping for it, and you know, I hope Duro is too. Well, I mean, just goodbye to whoever is out there, and I really hope you enjoy what you see, and spread the word amongst your friends, and you know, I'm sure everyone who watch it will take something from it.